Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list? Do you often find yourself delaying important tasks while indulging in guilt-ridden leisure? Discover how to transform procrastination into productivity and reclaim your time with strategies for guilt-free play and inner peace. Welcome to The Now Habit, where we delve into the psychology of procrastination and how you can turn it into a powerful tool for creativity and productivity. In this audiobook, we'll explore the underlying reasons behind procrastination, uncover the secrets to enjoying guilt-free leisure, and learn actionable strategies to maximize your productivity. Based on the groundbreaking work of renowned psychologist Neil Fiore, you'll gain insights that will not only help you overcome procrastination but also allow you to thrive in both your personal and professional life. Focus points. Understanding procrastination. Explore the root causes of procrastination and why perfectionism is often at the heart of delay. Turning fear into action. Learn techniques to shift your mindset and transform fear into productive action. Guilt-free leisure. Discover how to enjoy your leisure time without the nagging guilt that often accompanies it. Reverse psychology of the unschedule. Implement the concept of the unschedule to break through roadblocks and take decisive action. Harnessing peak creativity. Identify your peak productivity times and learn how to optimize your work sessions for maximum output. Sustaining productivity. Develop strategies to maintain a consistent streak of productivity and keep procrastination at bay. Learning outcomes. By the end of this audiobook, you will understand the psychological underpinnings of procrastination and how to combat them. Master techniques to overcome perfectionism and embrace guilt-free leisure. Be equipped with practical strategies to maximize your productivity during peak times. Learn how to maintain momentum and create a fulfilling balance between work and play. Feel empowered to take action, enjoy your free time, and live a guilt-free life. Focus point 1. The journey from procrastination to enhanced productivity. No matter what brought you to this guide or your background and area of expertise, this resource is designed to help you not only conquer procrastination but also lead a more productive and fulfilling life. Understanding the Now Habit approach. The Now Habit approach emphasizes addressing the root causes of self-alienation, the tendency to undermine your own efforts, which often stems from early upbringing and societal influences. This method challenges the oppressive beliefs associated with the Puritan work ethic, which equates your worth to your output, and the negative Freudian views that suggest that human impulses must be suppressed or controlled by societal norms. Instead, the Now Habit empowers you to reconnect with yourself, diminishing internal conflicts and enabling you to engage more fully in your tasks. By focusing on reducing your fear of imperfection, this approach equips you with essential skills to cultivate a sense of inner safety and foster positive self-talk. This transformation encourages you to embrace risks and begin tasks sooner rather than later. Overcoming last-minute anxiety. While it's common for procrastinators to complete assignments on time, the stress of working under pressure often leads to anxiety and compromises the quality of the final product. The Now Habit offers a systematic method to significantly enhance performance, break free from detrimental habits, and elevate self-esteem and confidence. Whether you are an individual or part of an organization, the techniques outlined in this guide have the potential to revolutionize your approach to work. Neil Fiore, Ph.D., shares his personal experience of how the Now Habit tools allowed him to dedicate just 15 to 20 quality hours per week to writing articles for prestigious publications such as the New England Journal of Medicine, Science Digest, and Reader's Digest, as well as authoring 4 books. Remarkably, he managed to achieve this while still prioritizing guilt-free time with friends and family and training for 3 half marathons. Success stories and real-world application. Many of Dr. Fiore clients, who once considered themselves hopeless procrastinators, have experienced significant success using these strategies. The Now Habit approach has proven effective for Dr. Fiore, his clients, and seminar attendees alike, resulting in outstanding work coupled with guilt-free leisure time. The transformative power of the Now Habit can work for you, too, guiding you towards a more productive and balanced life. Embrace this journey and unlock your full potential. Focus point 2. Unraveling the why and how of procrastination. Procrastination is a universal experience, affecting individuals across various fields and professions. While many procrastinators achieve remarkable things in areas they are passionate about, they often struggle in other aspects of their lives. For instance, you might find yourself fully engaged and energized by sports, hobbies, reading, music, or even political discussions, yet paralyzed when faced with certain tasks or responsibilities. When asked about their procrastination, many individuals hastily label themselves as lazy, challenging common misconceptions. The now habit approach challenges the belief that procrastination stems from laziness, disorganization, or inherent character flaws. It also disputes the notion that humans are fundamentally sluggish, requiring external pressures to motivate action. As George Bernard Shaw aptly stated, the healthy individual has an appetite for fruitful activity and for a high quality of life. This perspective emphasizes that most people genuinely desire to engage in productive endeavors, but may struggle due to deeper psychological factors. The role of anxiety in procrastination. Procrastination often serves as a coping mechanism, providing a temporary relief from anxiety by diverting attention away from tasks that feel uncomfortable or threatening. The more daunting a task seems, the greater the temptation to avoid it, often leading individuals to seek distractions in more enjoyable activities. This pattern is compounded by the belief that relentless work steals away valuable free time, further fueling avoidance behaviors. The underlying reasons for procrastination can include resentment towards authority figures. Procrastination may be a subtle rebellion against those perceived as exerting control. Fear of failure. Many individuals procrastinate to shield themselves from the possibility of failing at a task. Fear of success. Surprisingly, some may hesitate to act due to the fear of the changes and expectations that come with success. Understanding the how of procrastination. To combat procrastination effectively, it is essential to engage in a series of self-assessments that reveal how you often fall into its traps. This requires isolating and observing the specific factors contributing to your procrastination, akin to tracing the tributaries that flow into a larger river. By identifying these tributaries, you can better understand how relapses occur and develop strategies to refocus your energy towards your goals. Steps to break free from procrastination. Once you've pinpointed the sources of your procrastination, it's time to take actionable steps to escape its clutches. The Now Habit method emphasizes the importance of self-awareness in your inner dialogue and its connection to procrastination tendencies. Identify fear sources. Recognize the potential fears, such as fear of failure, that contribute to your procrastination. Break these fears down to their core elements and understand them for what they truly are, misguided fears that can be dispelled. Reframe failure. Instead of viewing failure as a reflection of your intelligence or worth, consider it a valuable learning opportunity. Use it as a springboard for growth, rather than a measure of your capabilities. Face tasks head-on. Cultivate the habit of tackling tasks and responsibilities directly. After giving your best effort, resist the urge to evaluate your worth based on the outcome, whether it's positive or negative. By actively implementing these strategies, you can unravel the complexities of procrastination and take meaningful steps towards a more productive and fulfilling life. Embrace the Now Habit approach to reclaim your time and energy, allowing you to engage fully in the activities that matter most to you. Focus point 3. Talk yourself out of procrastination and enjoy a guilt-free life with well-timed play. The way you communicate with yourself profoundly influences your motivation to tackle tasks and see them through to completion. The Now Habit technique emphasizes the importance of self-talk, not merely as a tool for eliminating procrastination but as a reflection of your attitudes and beliefs that shape your feelings and actions. By shifting the language you use in your internal dialogue, you can foster a more productive mindset. The power of language in self-motivation. Developing new, empowering self-statements is crucial for moving from procrastination to productivity. By focusing on concepts like choice, commitment, and the ability to say no, you expand your range of options when approaching any task. This transformation from procrastinator to effective producer hinges on the language you use. Producers prioritize options and choices, leading to a liberating mindset. Phrases like I choose, I decide, or I will center on personal objectives, instilling a sense of accountability for the outcomes. In contrast, many of us fall into the trap of self-pitying language, often framing tasks as burdensome, have-to obligations. Whether it's going to the dentist, sending cards to friends, paying taxes, or confronting a boss, this negative self-talk reinforces procrastination and diminishes motivation. Reframing your internal dialogue. To overcome procrastination, it's essential to shift your internal dialogue to focus on outcomes rather than blame, emphasizing choice over obligation. For instance, instead of thinking, "I have to write this report," reframe it to "I choose to write this report because it will help me achieve my goals." This shift in perspective empowers you to approach tasks with a sense of purpose and agency. Another vital aspect of this process is the ability to say no. For procrastinators, this skill allows for more intentional decision-making, alleviating the guilt that often accompanies tasks deferred after a hesitant yes. By setting boundaries, you reclaim your time and energy, allowing yourself the space to engage in guilt-free leisure activities. The importance of guilt-free play. Guilt-free play is essential for sustaining high levels of motivation and combating procrastination. Taking breaks for physical and mental refreshment is not only enjoyable but necessary for maintaining productivity. Neil Fiore, PhD, notes that when someone says their job isn't really work, they're expressing that they don't feel the need to force themselves to go to work. This mindset highlights the power of finding joy in what you do. Long-term procrastinators often struggle with guilt during leisure time, believing they should be productive instead of enjoying themselves. As a result, their recreational activities become half-hearted and fraught with anxiety. The cost of procrastination in the workplace. Studies reveal that on average, employees waste 2 hours per day on the internet and socializing, leading to significant financial losses. In the United States alone, this amounts to an annual loss of $759 billion. This statistic underscores the urgency of addressing procrastination and cultivating more productive habits. By learning to talk yourself out of procrastination and embracing guilt-free play, you create a balanced life that allows for both productivity and enjoyment. The Now Habit approach offers practical strategies to transform your self-dialogue and empower you to engage fully in both work and leisure, leading to a more fulfilling and productive existence. Focus point 4. Scale the roadblocks in the way of action by using the reverse psychology of unschedule. Procrastination often acts as a phobic response to the fears and anxieties associated with work, such as concern over difficulty, failure, or the pressure to perform. By allowing you to avoid what you dread, procrastination can become an addictive and destructive coping mechanism. To effectively tackle these roadblocks to action, you'll need alternatives that help you navigate your fears. The Now Habit offers 3 key tools designed to reduce the tensions and worries that lead to procrastination. The work of worrying. This technique helps you confront and overcome your fears of failure and imperfection. By systematically addressing your worries, you can dismantle the mental barriers that prevent you from taking action. Persistent starting. This approach encourages you to focus on the act of starting rather than the fear of not finishing. By continuously asking yourself, "When can I start?" you shift your attention away from the daunting task ahead and back to the manageable act of initiating action. 3-dimensional thinking and the reverse calendar. This strategy helps you overcome feelings of overwhelm by breaking down your project into smaller, more manageable components. By starting from your project's final deadline and working backward to the present, you can pinpoint the immediate steps needed to get started. Building true self-confidence. The key to building true self-confidence lies in recognizing that regardless of your emotional state, whether calm or anxious, successful or not, you will commit yourself to the task at hand. The knowledge that you can pick yourself up and try again fosters resilience and reinforces your ability to act. It's crucial to remember that completion comes after a series of incremental beginnings. By focusing on the initial steps, you can create a momentum that will carry you through to the finish line. The Unschedule Method. The Unschedule Method is a powerful tool that employs reverse psychology to reshape your relationship with time management. Instead of prioritizing work hours and relegating leisure to the background, the unschedule approach flips this logic on its head. You begin your scheduling process by allocating time for leisure activities first, thereby fostering a subconscious desire to work more effectively. To implement the Unschedule Method, break your week into manageable chunks, assigning specific time slots, ideally 30 minutes each, for both work and leisure. This practice not only helps procrastinators commit to short bursts of focused effort but also allows them to integrate guilt-free leisure into their schedules. By prioritizing play and minimizing the pressure associated with work tasks, you create a healthier balance that encourages productivity without the burden of guilt. Combating the guilt of leisure. By embracing the unschedule philosophy, you mitigate the guilt often associated with leisure activities. Many people feel a sense of remorse when they take time for themselves, believing they should be working instead. The Unschedule method alleviates this guilt by ensuring that leisure time is built into your schedule, making it a non-negotiable part of your week. Ultimately, the Unschedule approach not only promotes action but also cultivates a mindset that values both work and play. By transforming the way you think about your tasks and responsibilities, you can break through the barriers of procrastination and pave the way for a more productive and fulfilling life. Embrace these strategies to scale the roadblocks that hinder your progress, and watch as you transition from procrastinator to producer with ease. Focus point 5. Learn how to harvest the juice of work peak times. Embracing your creative potential can transform your work experience from tedious to invigorating. Understanding that you can tap into creative moods at various times allows you to work with enthusiasm rather than dread. In this context, creative states of mind can effectively mitigate the burdens of demanding tasks, enabling you to bypass procrastination and find joy in your work. The flow state, accessing creative energy. Dr. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, a prominent psychologist, coined the term flow state to describe a mental condition characterized by complete immersion in an activity, leading to heightened focus and enjoyment. Similarly, Harvard researchers refer to these states as mindfulness. Key characteristics of the flow state include calm, concentrated energy. You feel focused and energized, enabling you to tackle tasks more effectively. Temporal expansion. Time seems to slow down, allowing you to work without feeling rushed. Joy in new ideas. You find pleasure in brainstorming and developing new concepts. Ease in problem solving. You can navigate challenges smoothly, viewing them as opportunities rather than obstacles. Heightened attention. Your concentration sharpens, allowing you to engage deeply with your work. Recognizing that even the greatest writers and artists began their journeys with rough drafts and unpolished ideas can be encouraging. Their creative processes reflect the same nonlinear and often chaotic experiences we all face when embarking on new projects. By understanding that initial struggles are a natural part of the creative journey, you can accelerate your progress through the difficult early stages of a project. Cultivating a creative mindset. To maximize your productivity and overcome procrastination, it's essential to cultivate a creative and non-critical mindset. Taking just a few moments to shift into this state can significantly enhance your performance. Here are some strategies to help you tap into your creative peak times. Focused exercises. Before diving into your work, engage in short exercises that promote creativity. These could include deep breathing, visualization, or free writing, which can help you establish a creative flow. Identify your peak times. Pay attention to when you feel most alert and creative throughout the day. Schedule your most demanding tasks during these peak periods to leverage your natural energy. Create a conducive environment. Set up your workspace to minimize distractions and foster creativity. Consider decluttering, playing soft music, or adding elements that inspire you. Embrace imperfection. Allow yourself to create freely without the pressure of perfection. Remember that early drafts are not the final product, they are stepping stones to your completed work. Harnessing the power of flow. By learning to work within the flow state, you can effectively erase the procrastination habits that may have previously held you back. The positive attitudes and practices developed during these moments will replace negative thought patterns, transforming your work into an engaging, focused, and creative endeavor. Working in the flow state eliminates the emotional impulses to procrastinate, enabling you to make rapid progress toward your goals. As you transition from your brain's survival mode to its creative functions, you'll find a miraculous bridge between worry and peace, allowing you to embrace your full potential. In summary, by understanding and harnessing your creative peak times, you can cultivate a more productive, fulfilling work life. Recognize the beauty of the creative process and use it to propel yourself toward success, leaving procrastination behind. Focus point 6. How to maintain a fine streak of productivity. After a month of implementing tools from the Now Habit, Jacob Miller, a construction worker, initially thrived in his productivity. However, he soon faced a common challenge. Monotony crept into his daily routine, leading to a decline in his motivation. This highlights an essential truth. While tools and techniques can drive productivity, it's crucial to infuse dynamism and adaptability into your approach to maintain a streak of productivity over time. To ensure that your habit change program continues to work for you, it's important to tailor it to your individual needs. Here are several strategies to fine-tune your productivity habits, manage setbacks, and keep your momentum going. 1. Use planned setbacks. Incorporating planned setbacks into your routine can be a powerful tool for managing procrastination. Here's how to leverage this strategy. Recognize patterns. Understand when you are most likely to procrastinate. These moments can signal when to schedule breaks or light tasks that require less focus. Guilt-free play. Use the Unschedule system to allow yourself guilt-free leisure time during these planned setbacks. This can help you recharge without the burden of guilt, reinforcing the notion that breaks are essential to productivity. Quote to reflect: "Great works are performed, not by strength, but perseverance." Samuel Johnson. 2. Take control of distractions. Distractions are inevitable but can be managed effectively. Identify sources. Pay attention to the distractions that frequently disrupt your workflow. Are they creative ideas, random thoughts, or emotional releases? Develop strategies. Create techniques for redirecting distractions. For example, keep a notebook handy to jot down distracting thoughts and revisit them later, allowing you to stay focused on the task at hand. 3. Mental rehearsal and effective goal setting. Employing mental rehearsal can significantly enhance your ability to start and complete tasks. Visualize success. Before beginning a project, take a moment to mentally rehearse the steps involved. Visualize yourself successfully completing the task at the scheduled time. This practice gives your mind a clear picture to work with, making it easier to follow through. Set clear and achievable goals. The way you establish your objectives impacts your motivation and resilience. Follow these steps to ensure your goals support your productivity. Specificity. Define clear, specific goals rather than vague aspirations. Measurable outcomes. Include measurable criteria to track your progress. Achievable and realistic. Set goals that are challenging yet attainable within your circumstances. Time-bound. Establish deadlines to create a sense of urgency and accountability. 4. Embrace adaptability. Adaptability is key to sustaining productivity over time. Here's how to cultivate a flexible approach. Reassess and adjust. Periodically review your productivity strategies and assess their effectiveness. Be willing to adjust your techniques based on your evolving needs and circumstances. Stay engaged. Introduce new tasks, projects, or learning opportunities to keep your routine fresh and exciting. This can involve exploring new interests, changing your work environment, or collaborating with others. Maintaining a fine streak of productivity is not just about the tools you use, but also about how you personalize and adapt them to fit your needs. By incorporating planned setbacks, managing distractions, employing mental rehearsal, and embracing adaptability, you can cultivate a sustainable productivity practice. Remember, productivity is a journey that requires perseverance and flexibility, and with the right mindset and strategies, you can thrive in your endeavors. Conclusion. In this piece, Dr. Neil Fiore sheds light on the often overlooked characteristics of procrastinators and offers practical solutions to break free from these unproductive habits. Procrastination can be detrimental to a fulfilling life, and surprisingly, many individuals fail to recognize the damaging effects of their procrastination habits. This summary highlights key symptoms of procrastination and emphasizes the importance of self-awareness in combating it. Many of us are our own harshest critics. By closely examining our traits, we can uncover the subconscious factors contributing to our procrastination, such as resistance to authority, fear of failure, perfectionism, and even fear of success. Interestingly, procrastination is not inherently negative. There is a concept known as productive procrastination, which can provide a constructive outlet for our tendencies. As Dr. Fiore states, "I've discovered that if you want to reach your true potential, it's much more effective to ignite a new passion for life than to dwell on past problems." Your inner dialogue plays a crucial role in the likelihood of procrastination. Using strict timelines for tasks can tie your self-worth to your productivity, leading to unhealthy self-talk that hampers both esteem and efficiency. Instead of the all-or-nothing mentality of trying to accomplish every task in one go, consider a win-win approach. By scheduling recreation time first, you create something enjoyable to look forward to, rewarding your efforts and reminding yourself that it's essential to unwind occasionally. Ultimately, you can reduce procrastination and improve your quality of life by applying the tools and strategies from the Now Habit. Experimenting with various techniques will help you discover what resonates with your unique lifestyle and challenges. If you're looking for a straightforward way to follow through on your projects, consider these practical tips. Face your phobia. Acknowledge and confront the fears that lead to procrastination. Make a to-do list. Write down tasks to clarify your priorities and reduce overwhelm. Break down projects. Divide larger tasks into smaller, manageable parts to make starting less daunting. Recognize procrastination triggers. Identify the moments when you tend to procrastinate and develop strategies to counteract them. Eliminate distractions. Remove or minimize potential distractions in your work environment. Reward yourself regularly. Implement a system of rewards for completing tasks to reinforce positive behavior and maintain motivation. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Now Habit. We hope this exploration has provided you with valuable insights and practical strategies to combat procrastination and enhance your productivity. Key focus points: understanding procrastination, recognizing the underlying fears and habits that contribute to procrastination, the work of worrying, learning to manage fears of failure and imperfection effectively, persistent starting, emphasizing the importance of starting tasks, regardless of their completion, flow states, harnessing creative energy to engage in work with enthusiasm and focus, the Unschedule Method, prioritizing leisure to create a healthier work-life balance and reduce stress, plan setbacks, incorporating intentional breaks to maintain motivation and momentum, effective goal setting, using mental rehearsal to enhance commitment to tasks and improve resilience. Recommendations: face your fears. Identify and confront the underlying fears that lead to procrastination. Utilize the unschedule. Schedule leisure activities first to cultivate a positive work environment. Break tasks down. Divide large projects into smaller, manageable steps to ease the burden of starting. Manage distractions. Identify and minimize distractions to create a focused workspace. Reward yourself. Implement a system of rewards for completing tasks to reinforce productive behavior. Throughout this audiobook, we've delved into essential strategies to not only overcome procrastination but also transform your approach to work and productivity. The topics covered emphasize the importance of understanding ourselves and our habits, as well as creating a positive mindset and environment for success. Thank you for your time and interest in the Now Habit. Your engagement is vital to your growth and success. If you found this audiobook helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from these insights. Remember, as you continue your journey in learning English, the more you listen, the better you speak. Let's keep this momentum going together.